Welcome once again, and it feels so good to be back on your screen. It's been a long time and I'm finally back once again. So I would like to go quick to the MT4, but before I do that, I would like to say if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, make sure you do so right away. Click the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon to get notified of everything that we work on in this channel. So over the week, it's been a very good week in the market. I also called out a trade in the market this week, which played out so well. So I'm going to break down the trade to you guys once again, and also we are going to see some of the results we got from that very trade. So this trade was called out on the Telegram channel, which is why I told you if you are yet to join the Telegram channel, you need to do so right away, because every information coming out of Blue Vision, you are going to receive it first on the Telegram channel. So if you are yet to subscribe or to join the Telegram channel, you need to do so right away. So the very trade we took this week, the very trade I called out to everyone this week was called out on the Telegram channel. And let me quickly pull that up on the Telegram screen, the trade we talked about. So this is the trade right here. So let me quickly load this up. So you can see this is the trade we talked about on the Telegram channel. And like I told you, I was with opportunity for possible shorts. There was opportunity for possible shorts in this market, and on the H1, this was the first TP, and we had the second TP down here. So this is simply how I call the trade on the Telegram channel. We have the entry from this zone at the top. So I told you, for as long as my zone does not break, my trade remains a very good trade. So I was looking to get entry from this very zone, and I have my first TP right here, and also I have my second TP right here. So that was the trade I called on the Telegram, and that was about I think Monday or Tuesday, and we are going to see how this trade has played out in the market right now. So before I go to show you how this trade has played out in the market, let me quickly show you the result from that trade. So that was a trade I took on my personal account, and also I believe some of you guys as well took this trade. So on that trade, what do we have? We have this. Look at the profit right here. This is the profit from that very trade. So price did exactly what I needed to see, and then we have the TP1 somewhere around here, and TP2 has been hit as well. So that is really hit, and this is also someone else, one of you guys from the channel who messaged me, told me she made about $458 from that very trade. So this is a very good trade which played out so nicely, and what I want to do right now is to show you the technical side of that trade, why I had to take that trade, and my entry, to explain my entry, and also to explain my TP levels on that trade. So for those of you who do not understand the confirmations on that trade, I'm going to explain the trade right now, do a review of that trade and how it all went down. So let's go on to the MT4 screen and see what we have on the MT4. So here is my MT4 on the screen, and this is the GJ, the pound JPY trade over here. This was our entry level. Our entry level is right here. You can see we have the zone right there, and the zone was never broken. And let's quickly go on the 4-hour time frame. On the H4, what do we have on the H4? On the H4, this is what we have. This definitely has been a bullish trend. This has been a bullish trend on the 4-hour time frame. And when you started this bullish trend, you would understand how the market has been moving. This has been giving us highs and lows for quite some time. However, on the daily time frame, there is something really interesting from the daily time frame, and that is because the market on the daily time frame has given us a retest to a daily key level. This is a very good retest to a daily key level right here. And the first thing you would notice in this case is we have a very good rejection candlestick right here. That is a bearish engulfing right there. So which tells you there is a lot of potential to the downside. So at the time I called out this trade, I saw all these things, right? I saw price testing a very good daily key level, and also I saw a very good rejection candlestick pattern on the high time frame. So high time frame rejections are very strong. They give out very good indication in the market. So after this confirmation right here, I knew for a fact price was going to go down for some time, right? So I needed to pick an entry in that direction. I knew price was going to go down for quite some time, and I needed to find an entry to the downside. So how did I find the entry to the downside? I had to use my 1 hour time frame in this case. So when you go to the H1 time frame, what do I have on the H1? So this is my H1 right here, and how do we break this down on the H1? We have something really interesting as well on the H1 time frame. So the H1, this is what we have. So at the time, price was coming from this very level. Remember, I told you on the H4 we have a bullish trend. So on that bullish trend, price was coming from a retest from that very low, right? So right from that retest, price was going to the top, right? Price was going to the top. However, on the H1 time frame, there is extra confirmations, and on the extra confirmations on the H1, let me show you what I have here. So at the time, the first thing I saw on the H1 time frame was price did this double top right here. And right from that double top, you would notice what has happened. Price created this neckline. This is one of the easiest confirmation you can have, a retest to a neckline. So at the time, this zone here, I have not drawn this zone at the time. So all I saw was price created this ultimate high from the daily time frame as well, and then price came all the way from this 4-hour low to retest this neckline right here. And from this very retest here, price gave us very good confirmation. And when you have a very good highs, when you apply a good vision in the market, you would notice how price has been moving over here. This is a low time frame price transition here. This is low time frame price flow right here. So price has done something like this, and when you have your knowledge, when you implement your knowledge of the low time frame to what has happened right here, you should know price looks very good for a possible rejection, right? For a possible downside play. Based on what we have on the low time frame, when you go to the M15, you will see this even better. So I'm quickly going to mark this up with my MT4 tool so we can assess it on the M15. I want to show you how price has done on that M15 move. So let's put this one right here. This was the confirmation of the trade, a retest to the M15 level right here. So that was the confirmation, and then on the M15, let's see how the trend looks like. So on the M15, how do we, so this is the M15 trend right here, and on the M15, you can tell this is a downtrend. This has been a downtrend on the M15, very clean and easy to read. This has been a downtrend on the M15, and looking at this downtrend, you can definitely understand that price has done something really, really interesting. Price did this, and then price did a very long reversal. And from this long reversal, definitely you should expect some kind of rejection, some kind of downside movement. And that was why we had our first TP was somewhere around here. That was our first TP, and the second TP was this low right here. Very simple and easy to read. So on the M15, you would see a lot of confirmation confirming this trade right here. And I believe on the H1, this makes it even easier to read. So this was all I saw on the trade at the time. And then we can see when price started to play out, price came down, we had some profit, and then price came back up to the ultimate, to the entry level. And like I've always explained over and over again, for as long as my zone does not break, my trade remains a very good trade. So price came back for a second retest, and this second retest was a confirmation for a double top. So this was even a better confirmation because this was a double top which has completed. And over here we have a lot of rejection candlesticks. We have a lot of rejection candlesticks which confirmed very good short. So I was able to pick an entry once again, second entry from that retest, and then price came to our TP levels. We had the first TP which was right here coming from the M15 level, and the second TP was the last low right here. So this is very simple and easy to read market technicals, and that is how I was able to pick the trade on the GJ in the market. The first TP in this case here we have about 170 pips, and the second TP in this case we have well over 300 pips. So DJ, that is really all I saw on the DJ trade, and that was why I was able to call it this trade for the week. And like I've always told you guys, trading is not all about the number of trades that you pick in the market. It's all about understanding what is happening on your choice of market and waiting for the right time to execute on that very move you've spotted. So education in this industry is very important. If your level of knowledge does not qualify you to see all these extra details in the chart, then you are going to have a lot of issues trading in the market. So knowledge is very important. I would always advise you invest in yourself, be very better, have a better knowledge of the market, and with every other extra values you come across, like what I do here, is going to add up with what you already know, with the foundation you have already built for yourself. So it is not a good thing to trade blindly. You need to invest in yourself, invest in knowledge, and be able to pick out any extra value you come across on the way to add up to what you already know. So that is really what we do in the market. And for those of you who are interested in Forex mentorship, a very quality Forex mentorship, we have the Blue Vision Forex mentorship program, which has been running for quite some years, about 6 years in the making. And you can check out the website. We have all the information on the website. Likewise, you may send me a message directly on the Telegram, from the Telegram channel. My contacts are all there. You may talk to me directly, and then we can work together from there. So that is really everything on this update. Like I told you, if you are yet to follow us, to subscribe to this channel, make sure you subscribe right away. And also, if you are yet to be part of the Telegram channel, be sure you join the Telegram channel right away. Every update I give out, every update I make in the market always gets released on the Telegram first. So be sure you join the Telegram channel, and also make sure you subscribe and then like and comment and then support everything that we do, so we can do even more. That will be everything on this short video, and I'll be back again with more technical resources to prepare ourselves for the new trading week. Peace.